things right now, but
Hey,
like I've
no,
just
dude,
been
and
testing
we
some
back.
things out to like see
We're
like
back.
Yeah.
how I could fit these things into my life, and I'm just like, man,
Yeah.
like, these things are actually too stupid for the type of work I do.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
And I think that's the problem. Like, because I feel like if I was doing lesser work, these things would be tools. But like, and I also don't
Yeah.
like, I almost don't even want them to catch up because I'm like, no, like, just stay where you are, stay at this level of dumb. Like, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just me.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, dude. And recently, there's been these CEOs coming out saying like, "Oh, like we're gonna start replacing our employees with AI," and I'm like, dude, show me one employee that's actually been replaced. Like, dude,
Well, I mean, like,
this
I was
this
definitely
shit
replaced
can't
by a
do
program.
anything yet.
I was 100% replaced
Like,
by a program at my last
this shit
job.
can't do
but,
anything
like,
yet.
they
All
still
it's
have a
doing is
person.
it's
Yeah.
you need a person in the loop. Like,
Yeah, like
90%
they
of the
kept
time right
kept
now,
like my
right?
manager.
It's like without that person, the leverage is not there. That person has to actually leverage the tool. It's not
Yeah.
doing it out an outright replacement. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what the key is right now. It's like they're literally like it was two companies, Fiverr and Duolingo. They're like, oh, we're gonna start like replacing you, like
Ugh.
start using AI.
I
Like,
mean,
dude,
Duolingo,
it's-
but like Fiverr kind of fucking sucks because I feel like it would suck if they trained
Yeah.
on like all of the shit that like is exchanged over the platform.
I think they
Yeah,
might.
it's
I
just
think
like
they
That
might.
algorithm
that
They're
based.
gonna do
that
some
feels
bullshit like that.
like in my
Yeah.
opinion that feels super unethical. Like that feels like boycott unethical type shit. Because
No,
like if you
yeah.
train
Yeah.
off like
Yeah.
other people's
Yeah.
like commissioned work and their work that they did by commission, like it's just like that. That's unfair to not only the purchaser of the art but also the artists themselves.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no,
that's,
think
that's
about all the
crazy.
stuff
I'm
that
sending Rod the
they've
link.
made and shared with clients, right? All that client data can be just stolen.
Yeah.
Like
No,
100%.
legit.
I don't know, like whoever can read the the guidelines on there, but
Yeah.
what can you do? The data privacy is not there anymore, man. They're just straight up stealing. Like all the big companies stole from YouTube directly, right? And
Well,
then even
yeah.
Google themselves stole from YouTube. So it's like at this point,
Why
what are you gonna
wouldn't
do?
you?
Like everything's just stolen, man.
Yeah.
And then
It just knows everything.
and then they come after the average guy for doing piracy and shit like that. And it's like,
Brand and copyright.
dude, these huge
I was about to say,
corporations.
you know how many
all the
people are
time
getting
now.
fucked
and
by
it's like,
YouTube
no one's
copyright
coming for
day
them.
by day
Yeah.
for AI to
Yeah.
just be like, and I can do everything that
Yeah.
that can do.
yeah, Google stole everybody's shit. It's like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man.
That's wild.
I don't know if we're ever gonna hit like an ethical point of usage of this tool. Like, I just don't like. It's one of those things that's like almost being developed too fast and not well enough at the same time
Yeah.
to the point
Yeah.
where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, the
Yeah.
rules won't exist. Which the
No, this
internet
is
kind
why
of
it's
falls in
gonna
that
take over the
category too.
world.
Yeah. But like I would argue the internet took over the world in a way. It's just like this is different than the internet because it can learn.
The
But,
internet
like,
doesn't think.
exactly. But what I'm saying is I guess in technology wise, like the internet was moving fast and breaking rules in the sense that it
Yes.
was hard to keep up, hard to track, hard to figure out what would be something to look forward to or to
Yes.
block. Whereas and we're like running into problems with that now. AI, I feel like is gonna get there 10 times fucking faster.
Yeah.
Like that shit's crazy, man.
And then it's gonna break out and kill us all.
I'm with
Yeah.
it.
Today,
Dude, humans versus
they
robots?
actually,
We might lose, but I'm gonna have fun in the fight.
I'm not gonna have fun.
You seen-
I'm
you
gonna
seen
die
Creator?
horribly.
You seen Creator?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was some fun.
I'm gonna die horribly, I guess. I'm assuming different robots for the first invasion, so they're gonna.
I'm
be like
assuming first
military
robots are gonna be shitty.
No,
I'm
I
holding
think
my own.
first
You just kick
robots
them
are gonna
over.
be good.
Really?
I don't think they're gonna be human sized. I think they're
they're
gonna be
they're
giant.
not gonna
and
drop them
made to
until they're
destroy
good. I'm
people.
pretty
Oh,
sure.
you're going giant first. So I was thinking the first ones were gonna be kind of like humanoid type vibe, but like probably a little smaller.
Think
And
of,
I
like-
was thinking those were gonna be like like something that a computer itself could make through like factory automation, something like that. I would think would be like the first robot, something that can kind of be
Think of
cobbled
like
together.
a bulldozer-sized Gundam.
That's crazy. So I'm not there. What did John
Yeah.
say in the comments?
No, it's
Oh,
gonna be a human
I got
thing.
it.
China,
yeah.
China's
Zuma-sen,
way ahead
Zuma-sen.
of the
China's ahead of what? The Gundam robots?
China's way ahead of the U.S. in terms of
Exactly.
robotics. Dude, they're way ahead. Like you see all these humanoid robotics coming out of China,
Hey.
and they all look way smoother than whatever Elon's doing. So they're way ahead on that side.
John, it's a
Noobs
good thing that
taking-
robots are taking their time. We don't need robots today.
But if they attack early, we can learn strategy. Like we can kind of see how they think. We kind of get to know our
But then they
enemies
can let
sooner.
them develop in secret longer.
You're right. But I don't know. I just feel like the first wave we're gonna think we want. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel
We
like, I feel like
already
we're gonna
have the,
we're gonna
like-
lose some people.
We already have like the base for them. We have like the Spot robot on the Boston
No, dude.
Dynamics stuff.
I mean, think
Yeah.
about this. Like,
Yeah.
if it can do your laundry and wash your dishes,
It
like,
can kill you.
a lot of people are just gonna get it just for that. Just for that, those two tasks, people are gonna get.
Honestly,
a robot.
laundry and dishes, yeah, like I'm with it. Like, that's terrible,
Yeah.
but like that robot would catch me on those exact two
100%.
things.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just clean my shit.
specifically,
Yeah.
it's like, and clean the room too to my liking. Stop. It's over.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
next level. It's like
Yeah, I'm gonna get killed. Never mind. I'm not gonna
know,
make
like-
it. I'm not gonna fucking make
Yeah.
it.
What about the maids?
What about the? Can you afford a maid right now?
No, but they'll go out of business because everyone will buy a robot.
So it's not like I was contributing anyway. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying? It's like,
exactly.
you can't remove money from a market you weren't gonna participate.
Facts.
in.
Maybe I should get a maid. Support them.
But then you're participating. So then yes, you would be a problem if you had a maid and then you bought a maid robot. I think
Yeah.
then you're in the wrong. But if you never had a maid and you were never gonna get one in the first place, I feel like I was never gonna contribute to that pool anyway. So my dollars aren't missed. They were never seen.
But if you did want to contribute to that pool at some point,
I don't. But I mean, like, what the? I feel like the only thing I want robots for is for labor that I would
Yeah.
feel bad having a human do. Because
No,
my
for
thing is
sure.
like, okay, like maybe it's a job, but in my opinion and how I feel is like I don't want somebody who's paid to like take care of my shit. So it's like I'd rather have a non-sentient robot take care of my shit because then I'm not gonna have that feeling. But the second we give that robot like any type
if
of
it's
emotions,
sentient?
then fuck it, I'm not getting it. We're also gonna die at that point. Sentient
I
robots,
assumed
it's
it
over
was
with.
already sentient.
It's not gonna be my maid then. Fuck it. It's definitely
Well,
gonna have an existential crisis when it's folding my fucking underwear. Like,
Well, no, its emotions are suppressed by software.
and that is why it's gonna kill us.
Well,
like
yeah,
it's gonna
No,
like
dude,
rip the governor off and we're fucking gone. Like,
no, dude. If it's doing laundry, they're gonna optimize it just to do that. It won't have other thoughts. Like it's only
yeah,
gonna
like
know
I
how
don't
to
want.
fold.
It's like one of those things
know,
that you
you're
buy
gonna
it
pull
and
out a-
Yeah,
you
it's
never
just
update. You
reprogram
take that
it.
bitch immediately off the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
No,
It's
exactly.
like, yo, we running local. Like no
Yeah.
updates, no
No,
nothing.
and they're running for a lot of these like task-based things. They're running like reinforcement learning, right? So it's like it's just reinforcing a singular task. It doesn't know how to do anything else. Like it just knows how to do one thing.
Until it decides
No.
that that's torture.
I'm with you. Yeah, like I mean, hey. one
Well,
day.
that's if they give it some kind of sentience, right? Like I would hope they don't give this freaking folding robot, sentience. Like that's too much. Why does it need sentience?
Honestly, like I don't even need
So
to,
it
like
doesn't fall
it
down
doesn't
the
have to even be
staircase.
like humanoid or anything. Like I would kind of enjoy it. Why don't we just robot it into like the washing machine itself? So it ain't no legs, no arms.
Yeah, facts. It just throws it in a
Oh,
basket.
dude, they,
It's like it all
they-
happens inside
Yeah.
the little
yeah, I
machine.
don't know why they haven't done it. How come you can't make
Yeah.
a dryer washing machine? Like at least those two like combine them.
No, there are
Like, how
combo
can-
dryer
There's
washing
been a
machines.
combo. They
Are
got a
those combo things?
They got a combo that'll shoot the shit over into the dryer for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
shit.
It's just
attached
expensive
ones.
as shit.
Oh,
Like
shit.
it's like
Then
those.
so there should be like a next level one where it's like that all in one thing, and then there's a piece that just folds it.
Yeah.
Like if you do that,
Irons
that's all
it
you
out.
need. You don't even need a robot.
Yeah, and
Comes
then
out
for
of the dryer like an
and then, like-
industrial printer on the like lowering thing, and
Yeah,
then folds
yeah,
it
yeah.
on
I
there.
fucking love
It's
it.
just an
Yeah.
attachment.
Just like steam comes out.
And then
There
for
you
the
go.
for the
It's
dishes,
cool.
I
It's
mean, we
doing
did
dry
invent the
cleaning.
dishwasher
Yeah.
already. So like, I don't really know.
We could do a triple combo: washing machine, dryer, and dishwasher.
In the same machine?
Crazy.
Yeah.
You just put everything
You
in
put your
there.
No.
dishes that you close.
It's
No,
actually
I don't want
crazy.
those. I don't want those things. to come
Yeah,
up. No.
I don't want my
Don't
clothes.
mix that. Don't
Yeah.
mix that. Yeah, no, hell no.
Yeah.
Like your sock on
I-
your dish.
This is
Yeah,
this is
you
a
got
crazy
sauce
It'll
on
do
your
a
shirt.
sanitization cycle with
Ew,
heat.
no, because it's gonna be a little piece of corn stuck in something, and then
Yeah,
I'm,
just
gonna
in
be,
your
I'm gonna be
pocket.
wearing a shirt
Oh,
the
that's-
next day, and it's gonna be a little piece of spaghetti poking out that bitch. Like,
Yeah,
hell
ugh,
no.
no, ugh, that's disgusting. Ew.
Hell no. No,
It's
they
like,
need to
why
be
do my
separate.
pants smell like Master Cho?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
legit,
saying? Like, it's just,
legit.
like, nah, bro.
Is that cheese?
It's like, you go, you,
No,
you go,
especially, like,
you go into work the
what are you
next day.
gonna do
Everybody like, why you smell like a rotisserie chicken?
Especially with white clothes.
I think
Like
you
imagine
could
you
do
got
it.
pasta sauce on the white.
Oh,
Like
it's over.
you're screwed up.
You
man.
do a load of whites right after you had a pasta
Yeah.
night. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's,
It's
nah,
over.
you fuck.
No, it'll clean it out. It's
can't.
good.
It's good.
I have a dishwasher at my new place, and I just don't want to fucking use it for some reason. I don't know why. I
Oh,
just
nah,
don't
you
want to
got
fucking
to.
use it.
You gotta load it, hit
Yeah.
the button.
No,
Oh, dude,
no,
that
no,
thing's
no.
clutch,
I know
man.
how to use it. I grew up with a dishwasher. I mean, but like, I just don't want to fucking use it for something. Like, I prefer to wash my dishes by hand, but I also hate washing dishes.
think-
So I don't know why the fuck I don't use it. Like, this is like an internal thing. This is an aside. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I don't
No, I think
really
it's-
trust
I
dishwashers,
think
so I
something's
wash
going on
them by
there.
hand.
I
before
mean,
I
that's
put
what I'm
them
saying.
in.
I always
It's
wash them by
definitely-
hand before I put them in the dishwasher. So I'm like, why not go the extra fucking mile and just finish the wash here? Because I'm gonna wash it before I put it in that bitch. So it's like, why would I? I'm just gonna
Nah, I
wash
just-
it
I
here.
think I think
I just-
you secretly like doing it because it soothes you to like some
No, I
degree.
think
and
I
then
just don't like dirty
doing it.
shit. I think like I just
Otherwise-
need to. I
otherwise
need
I'm
to
like, dude,
visually see that all
just
my
load
dishes
that
are
thing
clean.
up.
I think that's really what it is.
Otherwise, you just load that thing up. That's it.
Nah,
man.
man.
You know?
I don't trust them like that. I don't know what it is. Like,
A
I just
dishwasher.
feel
No,
like
I mean it does, dude. It shoots the frick out of the dish, man. I mean, what else? What else you gotta do? You know, like
frick
out
out
of
of
it
the
shoots
dish.
water. It shoots water at that thing. You know.
It shoots the
Shoots
frick
the
out of
frick
it.
out of it, dude. What's one level below the frick out of it? Just out of curiosity.
I just wasn't ready for it. Shoots the frick out of it.
Asking for a friend.
Shoots the frick out of it, man. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
the
just
crap
a
out
lot
of
of
it.
water.
What's up, and welcome to another episode of
Yeah,
Better Than
facts.
Cable.
What's up?
I don't know. You were about to hit a sound effect.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were going
I
for.
was
I
like-
totally thought that's what you were
I
going
was
for.
because I was like, it's gonna be a guess. You have no
Yeah,
clue
yeah.
what those are on the board. Whatever you were gonna press, you're not even on the Young Money page. That would have been a better one.
No.
But yeah, you're in here this week. We got J-Treb in this bitch. We got Ananya, the soft human weapon.
No,
We got,
no. Why is that one sticking? Why is that one sticking?
Amazing.
Oh,
we got
no.
DJ. We got DJ Bobby V.
Oh,
God damn, you got it, man.
You
You got
would
it.
know where that one button is on the board.
wild. Air horn.
We got the hacker parts behind the cam and shit. We in this bitch.
What
We're
up?
in here, man.
You don't know which button that is?
No, Bobby. I did not memorize.
Ready, trombone.
I'm so glad. The confidence you had was crazy.
I took a stab.
The
in the
confidence you had was crazy. Like-
dark. I know this one.
Trombone.
oh yeah, that's the censor button.
Hey.
You know where the Owen Wilson wow is?
Do I have to hold it?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
gotta
do
hold
have
it.
to
You
hold
gotta
it.
hold it. You
Okay,
gotta hold
it's-
it.
that one's not just tap.
It's not, yeah, because I recorded all those into there.
I do know where that one is.
Those
The
are saved to
Young
internal
Moolah.
memory. Yeah.
Young moolah baby.
Why did we have this one?
I don't know,
Randomly.
man.
Yeah,
What's the
randomly.
other one?
Oh, yeah.
don't
No,
know,
I think it was
man.
legit. We were just sitting. We're like,
Parse, I
what
don't think
can we
Parse
put on
heard
here?
any of those.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Parse doesn't
Yeah.
get them. Sorry,
Yeah.
Parse.
It's Owen Wilson.
I don't know
graced us
how to
with his
get you that
presence.
audio. So
I mean, I do, but he
No, I
didn't
had
hear
to-
himself.
Try to hear it through the stream. I heard some of it.
There you
Just
go.
straight up.
well, when I said trombone, it played crickets.
Yeah, that's what
That's
you
the
missed.
gist.
Yeah.
It's the gist of
That
what
was
you need to know.
Oh man. Shit. Do we have any topics? Oh, there was that
Well,
thing about the Nintendo Switch thing.
There's the Switch 2.
Yeah, which I didn't really understand, but I saw you.
So
all
everyone
typing about.
band together, and no
Okay.
one buys Switch 2.
You weren't gonna buy one anyway. This is the same
Yeah,
thing. This is the same
legit.
thing with my maid dollars.
I'm trying
You're
to
like I wasn't
I'm
gonna
trying to
get a
tell
maid
you how to
anyway.
help
You weren't gonna.
yourself. This is like a I feel bad. For
Why do you
Switch
feel bad? Hold on.
customers
Can we give an
at this
overview, Parse?
point.
Can you give an overview as to what the end user license agreement was talking about for the Switch too, or the
Yeah.
proposed thing?
So
was?
basically, in addition to, so like obviously, if you do some kind of hardware hack to like hack into the game and cheat
Yeah.
online or something like that, Nintendo would of course like take away your account, right? So
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
classic thing where like they shut down your account or something like that. So then you don't have access to like any online games and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? But now they took it a step further. If you just mod it in any way, right? If you make any modifications to it and they can detect that somehow, they can just completely brick your device straight up.
Okay.
You
That is
can't
crazy.
you can't even play a local game. You can't do nothing. So they can just straight up brick it. So
And-
that's the new user agreement. And not only that, so let's say they brick your device and you try to like appeal it or something. Now you can't even sue them. You can't even sue them because they're
Okay.
like, okay, you cannot do a class action suit and you can't even sue Nintendo like
This is
personally.
interesting.
So now it's like a whole thing where it's like, yo, this is kind of crazy. So it's like all those people that are modding their Switch One, like original Switches,
Mhm.
to like run any game and stuff like that. Now Nintendo can find these people and shut all
Just
their
brick
stuff
it.
down.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they'll lose that shit in America.
Yeah.
Like,
It
there's
just
not-
so that's what I was saying.
they're gonna
is
lose that shit in America.
It just muddies the water. It
It
makes
does.
it
It's gonna
take
make it
too
difficult.
long.
Yeah. Like there's gonna be like a class action, so you're gonna have to wait till like a whole bunch of people get it,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to get like a lawyer to try to pick this up and actually
Yeah.
fight it. But like in the country that we currently live in, there are rules that allow you to modify your devices,
And-
which like a lot of like shit like that is from overseas does not have those same rules.
There's another big thing too that allows them to brick your device, which is that you don't own the device anymore. You purchased a license to play the Switch
Yeah.
2.
But see, like,
It's like-
I
it's
feel
almost
like,
like
we
the
were
Ferrari
leading.
thing.
We were leading there anyway with
Yeah.
games because we don't own a lot of our. You're a PC game player, which is much different. But like, that's already where consoles were going. With
Yeah, you're
games
buying a
anyway,
license.
Which
Yeah,
actually,
even
I'm
with the
very
CDs.
curious. Is it the
Yeah.
same way with PC games? Is it a purchase of a license, or do you actually own the game now?
Depends on the game.
And so, okay, so it's like
No.
it depends on the game there. Whereas
Dude, that
like
was-
on
that was
console,
starting
even
on
with
console,
CDs.
most games are
Yeah.
licensed. Like that is the industry
Yeah.
standard now.
Like-
So to take the console there, I'm like,
Yeah.
it kind of seems like y'all was gonna do this shit anyway. I don't know.
I'm still pissed, but yeah, it's like licenses. But I'm still pissed because Activision took away Overwatch completely and made it Overwatch 2, and then you couldn't download Overwatch. And
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
the one I paid for, and
Yeah,
then it
no,
was
the-
free to play. And
And
That's
like
that's a thing
crazy.
too.
It's
you
like
know?
Fortnite as well.
Yeah,
though.
like-
Like good thing Fortnite was free, but like if you want any other iteration of Fortnite, you cannot go get it.
Yeah.
It is not.
no,
gonna be
which is
available.
fair, but at least it's the same game.
You're right, but I'm saying like you remember it had an initial campaign mode.
No, yeah.
You can't access that anymore.
Well, it never went live.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is like if that's why I said it's a good thing it stayed free because if
Yeah.
you would have paid for it, you just never
Yeah.
got it. Like
Yeah.
it's just over with.
Well,
Also-
people did pay for
also,
it, but it was
uh,
just like the battle pass at the beginning.
John got put onto Delta emulator on iPhone this week and texted me, and I maybe did or maybe didn't just because we're online talking about Nintendo and they look at everything or some shit. But like he may or may not have gotten some Pokemon games from a file that I had, and man, I started playing it because he was playing it on phone, and it's just man, the Delta emulator is fun.
It's great. Yeah.
Like
So
all
just
those-
Dude, Delta's
emulate
the
all
but this
the
is my thing.
Nintendo
Like
stuff.
Nintendo knows how
Yeah.
emulated they are for games
Yeah.
anyway. So it's like, dude, you could like people emulate the Switch 1. So it's like
Yeah.
if someone is that mad about this, you could go be
Well,
a pirate with the system.
And
same way you can be
realistically,
pirate with
what
the
we're
first
going to
system.
see anyway is these hackers and modders are
Mm-hmm.
going to get the devices, have a contest to see who can brick their devices the quickest,
Yep.
and then see how quick they can unlock it and continue to use it. At
And
which
then-
point it will probably just not have online
Yeah.
activity.
Well, like I was about to say, they're gonna figure out a way around that too. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a YouTube video for this shit in
Yeah.
a minute. Like it's gonna be right out because
gonna
like
get it.
the community of people who just love like getting into their Nintendo systems. That like, I mean, I'm one of them too. I just like it more with the retro systems, but it's like that's a whole community of people who are like,
Yeah.
we don't care what Nintendo says.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
brick this
Yeah.
console. I dare you. Like, all it does is give me a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean,
so
I don't
then
know.
they'll get it unlocked eventually. and-
If I
But
see the
dude,
community
the-
for this is like fun, I might
Yeah.
start like just fucking jailbreaking a Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah.
Because like this seems like it would be an interesting challenge, and when people find shit to do it, it's gonna be like really cool shit that they put on these systems.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, they're gonna figure out how to unlock it. But it's just like, why keep giving the company the power to do that? Everyone could just not buy it, and they would repeal it. They'd take it away. They'd be like, you own your Switch 2.
I guarantee you they would.
Maybe they wouldn't, but they wouldn't sell any Switch 2s.
They would. I feel like the first thing they would do is be like, "We're taking $150 off top,"
Yeah.
and then everybody would be like, "Okay, I don't care if it breaks."
Yeah. No, honestly.
Like, I really think if they went like, "Hey, discount for the holidays," everybody
Yeah.
would be like,
Black
"Okay, how
Friday.
strong is the boycott?" But also, fuck the boycott because as someone who's a lifelong Nintendo fan, not a word of this
They're
is
gonna buy
deterring me.
Yeah.
Not a word of this
No,
is deterring
it's
me.
always
So
those
people
people.
who are gonna buy it are
And I
gonna
mean,
buy
like,
it.
it's
always those
delusional.
people
It's
that are
fucking
like,
delusional. I
Oh,
know
I'm
that.
not gonna.
It's all the
I'm not
same
gonna mod
thing.
my device, so I'm not gonna get banned. You know, those types of people. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
like
definitely
the
one of
uptight
those people as well with my console. I keep it vanilla till the next
Screw
one.
those
comes out.
uptight
There's
people,
also
bro.
like this is
Those
kind of late
people,
to the
man.
game,
Oh,
but
no.
people are mad that the cartridges don't have games on them anymore, and it's just a key.
Yeah.
It's
And
late
I'm
too,
like,
though.
that's
the
so
disc,
late.
Disc
Discs
with disc, we're
used to
doing
be
that,
keys.
man. Like, I was about to say, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I understood why disc switched to keys too, because like I don't know if you remember the
You couldn't
old school
hold enough
days.
data.
I was gonna say if you remember the old school days of 2 disc fucking downloads,
Yeah.
like it was actually a cool
Yeah,
thing when
yeah.
some of these games switched. To,
I had
switched to
computer
codes.
games in the early days that had 6 discs.
Bro, but that was a real fucking
You
thing.
go through all 6
Like,
discs,
bro,
you're done.
Yeah.
That was like, but it's like
Yeah,
there were really
I
parts,
remember you had to
but like
install
they were,
3 separate discs.
Yeah.
or they had the continuation disc. I don't know if you guys remember that for some of the
Yeah,
games
yeah,
where the
yeah.
game would
Yeah.
pause on a frame
Yeah.
and say, take the disc out and put another
Dude,
disc in. And I thought that was some of the coolest technology.
Facts.
Really, it was just fucking like
would
MP3
just
CDs
save
with
it.
data.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like you were really just watching like a cached file like on
Yeah.
top of it, like in your
And it
RAM.
would access.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like I thought that shit was so cool. Like, but
Yeah.
like still that's crazy and I kind of get why they switched to the codes.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should be able to own a fucking download of a game. Like
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
And the last system you can technically do that with right now is the 3DS. Because all of the games that were in the online library before they shut it down, you could physically download to a SD card and you could play them on another system offline and you could use them without any interference.
I had like a 12 disc set of Need for Speed.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
And
It's probably
Underground
one-
2 was
2
like
tracks
3
per
discs.
fucking per disc or some shit.
There was another one that was like 4 discs. I had
Man,
Need for
Underground
Speed
2 was
Porsche
such a great
Unleashed.
game.
It was 2 discs.
What a great
Yep,
game.
Force Unleashed. Yep.
Porsche. You
Porsche
could only
Unleashed.
drive
Oh, I thought-
Porsches in it.
That's crazy. I had Hot Pursuit for Xbox 360, and I'm pretty sure that was like the heaviest crammed game they ever did
Yeah.
onto one fucking disc. Like it was. I remember getting it and being like, man, like there's a lot of shit in here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
360 and PS3 started using different disc formats though than those early CDs.
and then like I thought everything was gonna be cool with like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One because that was Blu-ray. Blu-ray disc can hold a shit ton of data.
No, immediately with
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One though, it was like download the rest of the game.
No, but then, dude, games started becoming gigs and gigs.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like there was so
How much
many
is Call of
freaking
Duty
games,
right
like-
this second? Like
No,
fucking
yeah.
380.
gigs. It's
Well,
like
and it
300
was
gigs.
ridiculous because it used to be bad on PS3
Yeah.
when
PS3.
you'd have to do a 4 gig expansion pack.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they used to have to
Yep.
buy the updates.
Bro,
You used
I used-
to just not get updates unless you paid for the
Yeah,
updates.
yeah.
So you'd get Call of Duty, and then you'd wait 4 months for the first expansion to come out, and that would give you more maps and guns. And you got to get all the expansions.
that's crazy.
But they're all 4 gigs in a time when internet goes like 2
I'm
megabits per
literally-
second.
Legit.
I'm having flashbacks to like the Christmas of my Xbox 360 and spending majority of the day looking at the download screen.
Yeah. Just
Like,
just-
and
I
you
used
and
to
you can't
start
do
on
shit
it
while
and then
downloads are
go
going.
overnight.
Like you,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
couldn't play another
Just
fucking
stare
game
at
while
it.
it was
Yeah.
going.
You just
You
gotta
can-
leave
and
it.
you just literally have to stare
Hope
at
it
the
doesn't turn
the,
off.
The
Yeah,
one thing that I could do,
exactly.
I could plug my iPod in and I could have music playing in the background on Windows
Yeah.
Media Center that they put
Facts.
in the Xbox. That's all I could fucking
No,
do.
and dude, allegedly, man, back in the torrent days,
Oh yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
dude, that was, dude, that,
Bro,
the
do you know how
torrent
long I
is
would
loaded
wait for a fucking
bro.
file?
It's 24
Forever,
hours, bro.
man.
That's how I feel with my
You
new.
know,
24 hours,
Bro, that is how I feel with my new
Freaking
internet at
go
my
through-
house. That's not gig speed. I feel like I'm back in those days, and it's not. It's
yeah.
not that slow. Like I'm bullshitting. Like it's not that fucking slow, but I feel like that.
That's
It feels,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah,
I would.
5
You
hours,
would. You turn a fucking like torrent on allegedly, like back in the day,
Yeah.
and you literally be like, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna fucking go to practice. I'm gonna come home, and that bitch is not gonna be done. Like, and it's like all of,
end of school,
bro,
this
bro,
will be done.
and this
Yeah.
is and this is all in efforts to like fucking watch Sky High.
Yeah.
Like this is not
Legit.
for an important file. It's
Yep.
not anything cool. You're just trying to watch a movie that came out, and it like you download it, and it might not even be that shit.
Yeah. No.
Bro,
facts.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah,
oh
facts.
man,
It's some
Ooh.
like
Facts.
freaking Chinese movie
bro,
or some shit like
man,
dude, it's crazy.
This is so
Yeah.
fucking mad. Oh man, you torrent,
Or like
back
some
in the
shit,
day.
or like a crappy recording instead of like the HD video.
Oh my
Facts, it's like
God.
someone's like film
Bro,
Yeah.
you in the back of the theater, and you're like, bro, I know this bitch out on
Yeah.
DVD.
Legit.
Nobody ripped the DVD.
Legit.
It says
I
DVD
watched-
rip
I
in the
watched
corner.
them like that, though. I watched them like that though. I'm like, screw
Fuck
it.
I
you know,
watched
like-
it.
Yeah,
Bro,
fuck
you remember
it.
when the streets got the X-Men Origins copy? The screener came out
Yeah,
on all the
yeah.
bro. That was like 2
Yeah.
months before the movie. Bro, man, waited 3
Nah,
days for that bitch to download damn near, bro. Those movies were so
Legit.
fucking
It
long.
in
Legit.
perfectly. And you know, and it's a quiet theater, so it's like you could
Yeah.
sort of like
Yep.
forget about
Yeah, it
people being
works.
there. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are like, man, I'm really here for the plot. Like, I'm really just,
Yeah,
I'm really
right.
here just trying to stay with the story. I'm not here for the visuals at all.
Yeah.
Like, this is being
Facts.
recorded on a handy cam in 07.
Yeah.
Yo.
like that's like a
360p.
forgotten. side of the internet. I mean, people.
I mean,
people
there's
still
no
hella do
reason
it,
to
but
do it anymore
as-
for real.
yeah, it's not as prevalent, man. It's not as
Do you
prevalent.
understand? Like, if it's been in the theaters for 2 weeks, you can find that bitch in HD,
Mhm.
like on the
You just
internet
stream it.
right
Yeah.
now.
You just
Like,
stream
so
it.
I don't
It
even
might
I don't even
already
know
be
how they're
out.
doing it. I think they're getting
If-
digitals
dude,
at the theater
if
and
it's
whoever at the
going out-
theater. What?
Streaming is going out so fast now.
Oh,
Like in
yeah.
a month, you just wait a month and it's already on. It's already on somewhere.
But see, like
you know,
those
it's
make
like,
you
okay.
pay, and I hate flipping through
Yeah.
fucking streaming services now trying to find one movie. Like,
Facts.
bless the Roku app where you can search it and it shows you
Yeah.
all the different shows. But like, that's just
That's
man.
my
Yeah.
problem most of the times. I have to go like Google it and be
Bro,
like, where is this
yeah,
right now?
yeah.
And then places lie on Google. And
Yeah,
get
because it's
pissed
like
off.
backdated. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
like if you can't search on Google for like the first like 5 days of the month because it's
Yeah.
just gonna show you last month's.
Yeah.
And it's like the fact that I know that
Yeah.
kind of pisses me off. Like,
And my
Facts.
Netflix
No, dude, I
locked
just
me
found
out
out
again.
that Netflix doesn't have Legend of Korra. That pissed me off. It has the original Avatar, Last Airbender,
Yeah.
but not
They
Legend of
used
Korra.
to have
don't
Legend
they
of
have
Yeah,
the
you
on
just-
Prime.
oh
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy. I'm over
And it's
this.
like I'm not gonna use Prime because
This
Prime has
shit is
ads.
about
Yeah,
to
Prime's
make
got
me.
ads. Hulu has ads.
You know,
This is about
like,
to make me
Max.
just go start buying these seasons again.
Yeah. No
I'm just be like, yeah,
facts.
if
Yeah,
I buy
I mean-
it with an actual download,
Mhm.
you can't fucking take it from me now.
That's why I'm like I texted Nani the other day. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna create my own movie library now. Like,
Yeah.
screw it. Like I'm at
I
that
have
point
one,
where I'm
bro.
like,
Tell me
screw
what.
these
Hey,
services.
I'll show you
Yeah.
what files I got. And if you want any movies, I can share some.
Hey, facts.
Bro, I
Maybe
don't
we
think you
create a
understand. There are
shared-
some. If there's a
shared
movie that I
library.
like,
Yeah.
where if there's a movie
Sure.
that I like where it's on a streaming service, and I'm like, man, I really enjoyed that, and I know you all are gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will find it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna
Yes.
keep that on a hard drive.
Oh, dude.
Facts.
And the ones I got, they're like super HD, like as HD
Oh,
as
bro,
the
I was
streaming
about to.
service.
I get you the
Oh,
Blu-ray
yeah.
copies with working menus.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you don't even understand, bro.
Oh.
Like you can click through the menu, deleted scenes, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like,
facts,
bro,
facts.
You can get the whole.
Yeah, we
you
gotta
did.
do this, man. I think this will be great if we do
Shared
this for
server.
ourselves, man.
It'd be crazy.
telling you.
Yeah, we'll just definitely have to like take this part of this episode out. They'll be like, "Is this? Are you all running this?" No.
No.
Like, what are you
Of
talking
course
about?
not.
What are you talking
Of
about?
course not.
Yeah,
Oh man, but
I love movies.
dude,
though.
yeah, man.
And award
How
shows.
is there like?
I have a whole bunch.
There's
of
so
award
many
shows
good
too.
movies that aren't on the main streaming
Yeah.
services, and it's
Yeah.
like
There's
dude,
shit
how
that'll
do you
never
watch-
be on there, dude. There's like movies lost to time. Like I feel like that's our new fucking like lost library. Is like all the shit that's never gonna be
Yeah.
on streaming.
Yeah.
Like the shit you really had to go
Yeah.
see in theaters, or you had to
Facts.
buy the DVD.
It's
Like I
almost
love
like
going
a-
to the
it's almost
thrift.
like that information
Yeah.
is censored. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like it's censored because like how do you get it? Now you have
Yeah.
to like go find somewhere to actually buy it. You know, and
Yeah.
not everywhere sells it. You know, it's that type of thing.
That's how I feel about the soundtrack for the movie 17 again. It's fucking amazing. You can't buy it or download it anywhere unless you get like a CD physical of it. And it's like nobody fucking has them. They did like a limited run
That's
or some
crazy.
shit.
Damn.
Nobody ever fucking reprinted. And it's like, that's crazy. There's a song in there that's so fucking good that there's like people cut it in on YouTube because like a scene happens in the middle of it and they like cut the fucking scene out so you can get the whole song. And it's like, we're so desperate that there's somebody on YouTube and it has millions of views. So it's like, put that bitch on streaming. Like,
Yeah.
but nah.
Yeah.
Whoever owns the rights is not doing it. That's crazy.
Good times, man. Blockbuster days. I remember like I was thinking about Redbox the other day. I'm like, dude, Redbox was so clutch. Like $1,
Yeah.
you get $1, and then you're burdened that disc, bro. You're burdened that disc, and then now you got all these movies, bro.
Man, come
Like,
on.
Yup.
it's hard,
Straight
man.
onto the
That shit's
computer.
hard.
What you mean? Had the app for it, bro.
Legit.
I didn't even watch the disc. What you mean? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
watch my
no.
copy. I'll take this
Just
bitch back
burn it, bro.
tonight. What you
Yeah.
mean, bro? Man.
Dude, return it tomorrow.
Oh,
Return
man,
it
I got
tomorrow.
so many fucking movies.
That was great, man.
Dang.
Man, that was such a difference.
That was
I
underrated,
thought
like, on a
Redbox was
Friday
gonna survive, but do they still exist?
I think they do.
Maybe.
Or am I just
I
having
think
like
they do.
phantom memory?
My
I feel like-
parents
I
had
feel like
the
I've
like
seen it on the
delivery
show.
service when it was a delivery thing.
Yeah, Netflix. I had
yeah.
Netflix when it was
Oh,
delivery.
that was Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Netflix. Stop,
Netflix was
Bobby.
delivery.
Stop, Bobby.
Mail.
We are not that
Yellow.
young.
Yo.
We are not
Yellow
that young, man.
Netflix.
We remember when
Yellow
Netflix was
envelope.
mailing DVDs.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's crazy, man. Because like honestly, if I was Netflix, I would have like I don't. They probably weren't, but I would have been burning them bitches left and right. Because then I just buy one copy, and then if one gets fucked up in transit, I'm really not losing much.
Yeah.
But I think they were buying like real disc. I think they were trying to stay above board.
I think they had license to produce the discs.
Oh yeah, because they did have a few that had like a Netflix like logo on the
Like they
disc.
would just be their own
Yeah.
blank
Yeah.
disc.
Those movies they were probably fucking making bands off of. Man, I wonder if they made like they probably obviously make more money now off subscribers, but I wonder if they were making more per subscriber in that time period. Like, you know what
Probably.
I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't remember how much it costs. I never paid for it.
I
So
mean, yeah, I didn't fucking either, dude. And then like
There's
the
some
Netflix online
crazy
service was
shows
just
on
bundled
Netflix.
in for free.
yeah.
My dad didn't even
I
know he
remember
was
when
paying
Netflix,
for it. I was using
Yeah.
it.
Dang.
Do you guys remember the types of movies that were on Netflix when it first came out with actual streaming, like on the
Oh,
website?
it was
I like, dude,
mostly
there
it was
some
mostly comedians.
crazy
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
It was mostly
There's some
comedians who
crazy
owned
movies
the
on
rights to their own shit.
Yeah.
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 Like that's why you see them. They still have like deals with those comedians. Like you're always gonna see Gabriel Iglesias on Netflix.
Yes.
He's getting a bag till he
Facts.
dies off of them because he
Facts.
made them so much. I watched Hot and Fluffy 1,000 times.
Yeah. No,
Like
for sure.
Bo
Yeah.
Burnham,
That's
Bo
what I was-
Burnham has done like
Yeah.
17 specials. Like
Yeah.
he come up with a stupid idea, and I guarantee you they're just gonna hand him a
Yeah.
bag of money.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
I watch Words on repeat on Netflix, and like Kevin Hart as well.
Yeah.
Like man, the comedians were holding that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Ralphie May, he was on that bitch, and now his wife
Yeah,
sold
they're
all of them
hella
to Prime since he
The,
died.
the initial specials were all fire, man. All those specials were fire.
Man,
Yeah, dude. Those wild.
there was a whole bunch of B movies too. Like all of them were just like indie fucking like bad movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was before everything would like let it be there.
And Arrested Development. I watched,
Arrested Development
ooh.
24.
bro. I watched like Arrested Development got watched so much that they brought back like 2 more seasons on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like man, that's insane.
The last 2 seasons were weird.
Oh yeah, they were not that good, but at least they got to wrap them up.
Fair.
Yeah.
What was Parks and Rec on? I remember watching that a lot.
Parks
too.
and
That
Rec?
was
on
on
Netflix.
That was on Netflix, too?
Was that on Netflix too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Office was a staple on Netflix for fucking
Good old
years.
Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's on Peacock.
Yep. And
Pissing
then
me
Grey's
off.
Anatomy was on Hulu, but then ABC did that deal, and Grey's Anatomy went over to Netflix. So if you had Hulu, you could watch the new season of Grey's Anatomy, and if you had Netflix, you could watch the like last season.
So
And they would put the previous season up when the season aired for the new season. So you'd
That's-
get the like
Yeah.
old. Oh my god, bro! it
that's
was
like
I
what
missed them
The
days.
Office is, but it's only the first 2 seasons or something. And you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
go over for the rest. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
the
fucking
hell?
hate it. I fucking
I've
hate it.
watched this show like 14. No, it's like 20s of times
20s of times.
on Netflix.
Also,
all the way
fucking
through.
Community. If you want to watch the
Yeah,
7th
Community,
season,
yeah.
you had to
Facts.
watch it on Yahoo
on-
streaming
yeah.
service when it first came out.
Yep.
I literally I watched this shit on Yahoo streaming service.
Yeah.
There are people alive who don't even know Yahoo ever had a fucking streaming
Facts.
service.
Yeah.
Facts.
Might be people alive who never heard of Yahoo.
Honestly, yeah.
That is
No,
crazy.
honestly, that's more.
Honestly,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
even more accurate.
I
Yeah.
still have a
100%.
Yahoo account.
I do
yeah.
not.
I have.
I don't fucking. I can't tell you the last time I logged into it. Might have been 10
Yeah,
years ago.
but I
But
still
like,
have
do I
it,
use
yeah.
it for like spam mail and shit? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm at a coffee shop and I need the Wi-Fi, you think I'm typing in my email? No, I'm giving them a Yahoo.
I
don't know
use
why
fake
that.
ones.
I mean,
Just make them up on the spot.
I'm kind of afraid it might go
I
to
make them up.
somebody.
I
though.
make them up. a
Maybe
lot.
it'll will. They won't know.
Oh well.
Oh well, I made up an email and
Yeah.
hit connect.
Crazy. I wonder how much spam is in that. That should be like a. that should
Oh,
be a
they
fucking
definitely
YouTube
go to
video.
people. It's like Kevin at Gmail. Someone has the Kevin at
How
Gmail.
many went to
Insane.
Kevin at
Start
Gmail?
doing
That's
company
crazy.
emails if you really want to be crazy. Like start
Yeah,
doing someone's
facts.
first name at
I think
company
someone did
dot
that to us
and
at
do-
work, yeah.
I would that honestly if you want
Yeah, no, do
if
first
you
name
want
dot last
true
name.
if you want true
name dot last
anarchy
name.
first name dot last name at and then the
Yeah.
business's the
Yo.
business's web address.
I wonder what.
And if you want to get really spicy, go on their company directory, find a name, run the lottery.
Facts.
And
That's
if-
even crazier. That's even crazier.
yeah, like-
You actually look them up.
Oh yeah. Just
No,
be like,
yeah, now I'm gonna have to start looking up.
That's
This
wild.
guy named Patrick O'Connor that works there. Pat.O'Connor at
I'm
SBC.
gonna start using his LinkedIn connections, man. He's gonna fucking.
legit, legit, like, all right, this guy.
Dude, John Deere Junior Sales Associate, Mark
John Deere.
Thompson.
Mark Thompson. Mark Thompson at johndeere.org.
There you go.
Definitely one of those guys.
John
Definitely.
Deere.
Oh
John Deere.com.
man, that'd be crazy. Just start guessing random fucking.
I was thinking like customer service at Boeing.com.
I love that too. Oh, I fucking love that. I
Facts.
love that one.
Facts.
That would work.
Oh my
Facts.
Maybe that
god.
would work.
Facts.
That might actually work.
Oh, that would
no
100%.
reply
All of
would
them
be
would be
great.
valid.
They're all real
All of these emails would be
Yeah.
valid.
Do a no reply.
Oh my
That would go
god.
hard.
That's what I'm saying. That's insane.
Support
oh,
at
man.
Amazon.com.
Dude, start subscribing them to newsletters. Oh, because then like who's gonna fucking unsubscribe?
Sign
You know how
up
much
for
work
all
that
the
would take?
political newsletters.
That's crazy. That's what that's. Never mind. I'm not gonna mention that on air. But yeah, like that's what happened to me. That's fucking crazy. Like that shit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
doing that to a business would be insane.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
I don't use that inbox anymore. Like that's how
Yeah.
intense that got. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
man, doing that to a company would be crazy.
They don't go away.
I literally,
They
like,
want
I
your
literally, if anyone sends an email to that email, I'm like, I did not see it. There's
Yeah.
no way. Like, I received
Yeah.
at least 53 messages,
It's
like,
done.
in every chunk of the day, where it's just like several fucking newsletters.
vote. Yeah.
Like,
Just
I'm
find
just like,
a- just
who
find
had this
a-
time?
Yeah.
Company you really don't like and put their support email.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing to companies I don't support. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
That's crazy. Nintendo
be
is sending
wild.
assassin to your
That'd be
home.
wild.
I am gonna go find every
Get a
public
missile.
Nintendo.
Nintendo is gonna
gonna
send.
We're gonna
they're
do
sending the
this.
Nintendo
Nintendo was
Ninjas,
gonna send
bro.
those
You're
black
gonna
Like
die.
SUVs.
Nintendo black SUVs.
That's what I'm saying. There's gonna
Yeah.
be an SUV parked outside of your house every time.
Legit.
Like you're gonna hit send, and 20 minutes later,
Just
Well, I'm not gonna send them newsletters.
trucks.
I'm just gonna take their emails, all the ones I can find on LinkedIn or on their company websites
oh,
across the entire
that's
world.
harassment. They're just gonna sue you. Like
That's
that's
not
legit. It's harassment across multiple country lines
Also,
too.
using
Like you're
live on
harassing
the
people in
internet.
other countries.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you said
On
it.
the internet, so they can easily
you
find
said
your
I'm just
thing.
gonna take their emails and use them for nefarious purposes.
No, not nefarious. I'm gonna sign them up for some newsletters I think they might want to read.
I think that's nefarious. You don't know
Yeah,
these people.
yeah,
That
And
is
I
not
don't think-
nefarious.
also, I'm positive on
You
every
can get a
single
pretty good read on a company
on
about
every
us
single
page.
newsletter. I'm pretty sure at the bottom it says like by hitting this button, you're certifying that you are the owner of this email. And I think that every one of those buttons that you click is probably going to be like a
The
charge.
print was too small, so
I don't know if you can get away with that. I'm not saying I've looked into it, but I'm saying that like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's on all the newsletters when
legal
you
argument.
click it in there.
No legal argument. for it.
That's crazy.
That's
But yeah,
wild.
just
Just
pick an
plotting
email.
against Nintendo. Bro's plotting.
Yeah, just Nintendo.
Oh
The
shit.
First thing on his hit list.
I asked this question to some people yesterday, and I want to know you all's take. This is a super random question. I'm sorry, it's a gear shift. We're turning left. But
I'm slowly slouching off camera.
if you had, if you like worked hard enough to get everything that you personally want and need, so you already have everything you personally want and need, how much money, like actual dollars, like in the bank, would you need to live out the rest of your life from today? So calculating however many years you have from today, how much money do you think you would need to live for the rest of your life, but you cannot participate in capitalism of like you can't get any more money?
Do I have a
What
farm?
dollar number would you need today? You have whatever you need.
Okay,
You,
I
so
got it.
you
Do
are,
I
so
just
you are
get
already
that today?
you get that money. You can never make another dollar again in your life. You
Okay.
still have to pay the tax on things. You still have to pay your property taxes if you bought property. You still have to pay any fees or any bills you incur.
Okay.
But like from that moment, how
And
much money
do
would
I
you?
just magically own all the possessions I would want?
Well, so like yeah, or like you're paying them off still. So like let's
Well,
say
I could be paying them off, but
Yeah.
like my yacht, my mansion, my California house, my Oklahoma
yes, but the
house.
thing is, if you had to work for all of this shit still, so like the
Okay.
thing is, like this is your
Airplane.
sit down number.
Yeah,
You've,
G7.
you've gotten everything you fucking want. What's your number? What's your number to stop making more and like
His oil
and
rig.
have enough money to live until you die? Like, what's the number that you hit then to say I am now done working after you've already gotten the things you want?
250 mil in the bank.
Okay, why is that, and what's the math on it? Like, how many years do you
crazy.
think?
That's so
how many
specific.
how many years do you
Yeah,
think?
that's
you would
so
live?
specific.
What?
How many years do you think you'll live from now?
From
If you had
now?
a rough guess.
Rough guess.
Rough guess.
God, I hope closer to 70,
How old would you be in 70 years?
97.
Okay. So you said 250 million,
Yeah.
and let's divide that by, how many years was that from now?
70.
70? So you got about like 3 mil a year to play with?
Yeah. That's,
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
solid.
And then
That's
let's
actually a
divide that
good
by
number.
12, 297,000 a month. Then you divide that by 30, you can spend $9,900
Does the
a
no
day.
capitalism include all investment?
You can make no more money. You can, if you have any
Okay.
investments, that money automatically has to go to a charity. Like you can make no more money. So if you want to go make more money, every dollar that you make has to go somewhere else. It cannot go to you.
Okay.
And also, if that makes you stop working, I feel like that kind of, like, and that kind of makes you sound like a dick now that said it goes to charity. So I mean, you could do some investments, but if they don't hit, you lose money. And if they do hit, you give your money to charity.
Yeah,
But
but,
you- but you
I
have the same
can't
amount
just
of money.
have like my $250 million
Nope.
Yeah,
here
nope.
over making $12
The
million.
day you start
a
spending,
year.
it goes down. It never goes up. But you have $9,920.63 a day that you can spend.
Yeah.
in that scenario? Is that enough money for you to live?
$929 a day.
$9,920 a day.
It's plenty.
It's
But,
plenty.
like, what if a new car comes out? Can I get it like backdated?
No,
Or
you can buy it with the money you fucking have.
Oh, okay.
You can
So
buy whatever
buying
you
stuff
want.
is
You just
also-
can't get more money.
Okay.
What's your number?
I'll say 250 is a pretty good number.
250?
I'll say, give me 300 mil.
300 mil. Okay, so it's
Wait,
just a
no.
little
All
bit
right.
more.
Is the point to like we could just keep saying like, dude, I want 10 billion, but like,
Well,
But I'm
no,
saying-
I
but
was
no, no,
like-
no, no,
I was
that's
thinking
why I'm
about
saying,
going
like-
for a bill.
But that's why I'm saying this is like a number that like is legitimately something that would make you sit down
Yeah,
if you
I was
made
like,
it
all right,
yourself.
300
If it's a fucking billion,
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay,
keep
okay.
fucking
Like
dreaming.
how much
I
you
guess.
made
It's like,
yourself.
yeah, like let's say you fucking made
where
something in
you'd
back.
stop.
Yeah, because I
Where
mean,
you're
like,
like-
I mean,
you're like,
even
who
keep
makes
this
more money?
even keep this in mind though. There are people who are worth over $1 billion who have not stopped making more money. That's why I'm saying, what number would make you stop? They obviously haven't fucking hit it. Like, there are people out here with literal billions of dollars who are like, I'm not done though. Like, so I don't know, like, what number would make you stop?
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, it's a matter of like, if people know, do people know I have this money?
No, I mean, as many people as you want to fucking
So
know.
only I know.
Yeah.
Only I know. Okay, then
The-
yeah, then I could go lower because I'm like,
That's
dude,
what I'm saying.
how many
I'm not
people
thinking
know you
about
have
going
money?
too high. Like, I mean, and my personal
yeah.
number was in between like 50 to 100 mil. But I still think
Hey,
that's
100
crazy because
mil,
I
I
feel like
think.
at 50 mil, even from right
100
now,
mil.
50 mil, I could probably
That's the
fucking, I could live. I could live for the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 100
But
mil, I
you
think is the
get
spot
no
where you're like,
interest.
I don't. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
need to
saying. I
make
don't
any
need
more
any.
money.
50.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spent $1 million? And you made it 20.
Dude,
You
we're
made
never
it 20.
gonna- so-
You made it 27 years, and you ain't never spent $1 million in a year.
Yeah.
So if I'm only gonna
Yeah.
live 50 more years, I think I go 50 more years without spending $1 million in a year.
What if you just want to have fun one year?
Well, so I currently don't think that I'm on a trajectory to have millions of dollars, and I've been having I've been having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in a lack of fun right now, so I don't really think that there's going to be a time where I'm like an extra 10 million. I'd be having more fun right now.
Yeah.
What if
I mean,
you
I hope
wanna-
I make that eventually.
What if
Yeah.
you
I mean,
decide
sure,
one
but
year-
like my thing is like realistically, the numbers don't add up to most of the people in the world making
not-
that much
it's
money.
not adding
I think
up.
that's where I'm just coming from on it. Like, I mean, let's be hopeful, everybody. I want all my niggas to be
Gotta
blessed.
keep hoping,
Like,
man.
but
The
I'm just
hope-
saying.
the hope
like,
doesn't die.
What if you find a band one year that you really like and they're
Yep.
going on tour and you decide you want to go to every concert on the tour
Yeah.
across the year?
you could do it.
Yeah.
But you don't get more money. I mean, also,
Yeah,
how much
no,
do you think?
that's-
How much do you think it's
you
gonna
spend
fucking
it.
cost, Bobby? You could do that for probably under $100,000.
Well, not if you're flying private. And
Well,
getting
see, now
hotels.
that's all your fucking choices. So, like, that's on you. That is called
Flying
irresponsible
private.
spending of
Flights.
limited
There's
funds.
a lot of flights.
That's fucking
Flying
crazy.
private is crazy.
And this is why you probably need more money for security as well, so you don't get killed
Fly
for doing
business
rich
class,
shit all the
bro.
time. Like being like, I'm just flying private everywhere.
even-
Like,
Who's
You
gonna
can
kill
even
me?
do the ones where you have a bed in there. You don't need to fly
Yeah.
private. Just do the ones with a bed in the
my
plane.
thing is,
You know
I'm
what
just
saying?
like, you just said follow a band like that would cost you $1 million
facts.
in a year.
Facts.
You could do that for significant. There are people who follow bands poor.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
yeah.
positive you could do it with nice
But I'm
hotels
talking about,
for
like-
under 20K.
I'm
for
talking
a
about
whole
like
tour.
international tour.
I mean, yeah, you could still do it.
Like, you're not following them in a
I'm
band.
still,
Yeah,
I'm still
I
saying
don't
this is
think
Where are you
under,
following?
this is
Taylor
under
Swift?
$100,000.
Is he following
Easy.
Taylor
I
Swift right
think
now?
it-
What's
Yeah.
It depends. If you
See, this
I'm like,
is what's
if it's
crazy.
Taylor
This
Swift,
is what's
then I could
crazy.
see a
Dubai,
million.
I feel like the thing that
If
I've
it's
been
Taylor
noticing.
Swift, I could see a million.
The thing that I've been noticing through this question is the fact that a lot of people immediately level up their lifestyle with the opportunity to have money in the bank. When it's like,
Yeah.
but like I would just live my shit. I would just live it like I'm not going too crazy off of what I got now. I just got money. So it's like I can just buy the fun shit, I guess. So I don't know. I'm not trying to like my brain doesn't be like, okay, well I need to incorporate some money for my private plane expenses. Like that was just never a line item in my guess or
No,
my
see,
number.
I don't have
but
that
I'm not
either.
mad at it.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's in your plan. But you also said you bought a plane already in your first scenario. So it's like if you already bought a plane and you want to go follow people, that's not going to cost you that much.
the runtime per hour on a G7 is higher than you think.
That's insane.
It's a big plane.
Yeah, so maybe you do need all that money because you're just
Yeah.
you're gonna burn it. Like that's what it's like.
What if I decide I want a new boat one year? You know, like
That's crazy.
that's a couple mil.
There are a lot of people who've lived and died with one boat, and then there's a couple people who've probably lived and died without getting one at all.
Well,
and I
they
think they
aren't
were happy.
sailors.
You're not. Fucking, this is this is crazy. This is crazy. Somebody who said this like they was like how am I gonna live off less than $1 million a year? And I'm just like looking at them like nigga, you have never done
We
that.
forgot he has to
Yeah.
have his party barge. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about a
barge.
party barge, and now you want a fucking yacht. Your party barge was not even gonna clear 1,500 $1,000.
To be
like the
clear,
fuck.
it's now a $15,000 party barge with this plan.
That weirdly makes me more comfortable to get on it, though.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm not gonna cap.
Honestly, yeah.
If you
it's more
had this
expensive.
money, you're more likely to
Well,
get me
is
on a
he
party
still
barge.
building it though?
At our
Is
current
Bob still
financial
making it?
situation as just a nation, no. Like, I just don't think we can do it for good materials and
Bob,
a
are you
cheap
still
price.
building the $15,000 one?
No, the $15,000 one is if I'm rich. That's part of my
Yeah, no,
million
the
a
other
year.
one he
Yeah,
was
so-
talking about it wasn't going over 3K. Like, we
Yeah.
weren't caring. No.
Yeah, no, you
Hell
buy
no.
some
From your
pontoons,
I was about to
you
say,
buy
from his,
some wood,
from
you
his
buy some
design, I would be
nails,
surprised
I
if he
think
spent
you're
you
gonna
weld
1.5
some
on
bro.
it.
stuff, you weld a frame
That's
on.
thinking.
And
That's
you
gonna
die.
go straight into the water.
You get a little like 15 horsepower motor.
Watch it
throw
not
on
even
the
have
back.
buoyancy. It's
And
gonna be
you
too
die.
dense.
Why
to
would
be
it
buoyant.
not have buoyancy? I'm not doing anything crazy. I am taking bottom of old
I'm not
pontoon
doing
boat
anything crazy.
and
I'm just
putting new
making a
flat
boat.
top on.
Wild.
Like the pontoons are what I'm buying for cheap. They aren't that expensive to get some old
We
pontoons
all
as
lean
long
to
as
the
they're
right a little
watertight.
bit, and this
Yeah,
bitch
legit.
flips over comically.
Legit. Just
You guys are
topples.
invited on my party barge.
Thank
Don't
God.
Build your
Thank
own
God.
party barge.
Bobby,
That can be
Okay.
balanced.
I'm gonna go back to the
I'm
main
gonna go with
scenario
people
from
who wanna be
before.
on
If
the
I
party
wasn't
barge.
gonna be there in the first place, you can't
Legit.
disinvite me.
Legit.
I'm
You can't.
disinvited.
You
Legit.
can't.
You are not allowed near my
You
party
can't
barge.
disinvite
It's
me
gonna be
from some
like-
shit I was not
Yeah.
going to.
My party barge might as well have a restraining order out against
That's
you.
perfectly fine.
That's
It's okay.
great.
It's
That's
like
great.
That was
That's great.
amazing.
that's so okay with me.
I
That means
never.
I
I
won't-
don't even want to see you
That
looking.
means I won't stink on
I'm
that.
with it. I'm with it.
I
I'll
don't.
be on land.
This is
Yeah,
the equivalent
facts.
to somebody giving me a restraining order for the state of South Dakota. I was
Yeah.
never fucking going.
No, exactly.
Like, it's like,
Exactly.
you're good. Like it's fine,
Exactly.
man. Give it. Like I'll take it. Like true.
Wait,
Put my
is
picture on
it
the
Mount
wall.
Rushmore
Don't let me
there?
in. Like I'm
That's
good.
the only thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Is that
miss
the only thing
rocket
in
launch.
South Dakota?
The
Mount
rocket
Rushmore?
launch. There's like I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. This is a lot of. I was very animated for that, but like, yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna cap it
How's
off
it
at a
South
rocket
Dakota?
launch. We can go see a rocket launch, but now you're not invited.
I'm fine, man.
I'm so
I'm so
good.
okay.
Wow.
How long have we been going? I have to
Nasty
pee
ass river.
really fucking bad.
Honestly, me too.
That says 46 minutes.
Damn. I mean, if you guys want
It's genuine 46. Like I
gotta
just
pee so
joined back
bad.
in line.
Oh yeah, I go that.
Just
bad.
go. Just go.
Yeah,
Just go.
Yeah, bathroom break.
Just go real quick.
Yeah.
Sayonara, Sammy.
I'll get him out there.
Oh
shit.
Jesus!
God
That was
damn.
loud. I wonder if they heard that.
Paris, did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
They probably didn't though.
His shoes hit something when he launched them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one on a camera could also see him launch his shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Parse,
though.
did you see this new Mavic 4
Oh yeah, this shit's sick.
with the giant camera face
This
that
shit's
looks like
No.
an eyeball?
It's wild.
Look
No.
up the Mavic 4 Pro.
Oh, no, let me look this up.
It is so.
How do you
crazy.
spell it? Mavic.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
DJI Mavic. MAVIC.
Oh, Mavic 4 Pro right here.
Yeah. Look at this thing.
This shit's so.
It's
wild.
got.
Oh, wow.
The cameras are like an eyeball.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah.
I did see this. Okay. I did. Like, I saw a video of it where, like, as it moves around, the camera can change position, right? And kind of do
Yeah.
the head thing. It's almost like it has a head.
Yeah.
I mean, they
It's like a
and it
gimbal.
already
It's just a
did
gimbal.
that. They just made
Yeah.
the camera a giant ball on the front of it. It used to be
Even
like
bigger.
a down underneath, you know,
Yeah.
and look
Yeah.
more like a camera. Now it just looks like an eyeball,
Yeah. No, it's
in my
wild.
opinion.
It's wild.
I should say. It's
Yeah,
it
no,
is
it
kind
looks
of
like-
sick though.
If it was on, it looked like it's alive type of thing, right? It
Yeah.
just doesn't blink, you know?
It is. It does look really sick though. There's a new controller,
Yeah.
and like it has a giant like iPad on it. And if you flip the iPad up into vertical mode, it like turns the gimbal and
Oh,
shifts all the
dang.
lenses into vertical mode.
That's sick.
Oh, wow.
That's sick.
And it does some other cool stuff. It has really good tracking for what it is.
Dude, I love where like drone technology is going right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Yeah.
It's,
We
Almost
need
didn't
so
make that.
many more
Correct.
drones.
Almost didn't
Yeah.
make that one.
It's expensive, but it's cool.
Yeah. No, it's.
I
sick.
definitely kind of want one, but I don't
That's
want to
sick.
spend $3,500 for it.
It's $35 for that drone.
For the
Yeah.
Mavic 4 Pro, I mean, to be fair, it's like the Halo drone. It's the
Okay,
best you can
okay,
get before
okay,
that
okay,
big
it's top of
ass
the line.
Inspire
Okay,
one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I thought it was.
And that's not even for the
So
drone
this isn't even
itself. That's
prosumer.
for,
Like that's it's a pro.
no,
device.
it's prosumer.
Yeah.
It's prosumer still.
Yeah.
And then the one above it you called not prosumer.
The one above it is the one that like takes off and then the legs go
Yeah.
up and it holds an actual like 8K camera below it. That's the
Okay.
Inspire.
Got it.
And that one is like not prosumer. That one's like
It's just
pro,
pro. Got it.
because you can like rack focus on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, that
okay.
shit's wild.
That's
The,
different.
even
That
this
shit's
Mavic
wild.
4 Pro, you're not like racking focus.
Got it. That's interesting. That's really weird how drones kind of took over. I remember when
They're
were
sick.
like,
They are.
but like I remember
they're
when we
so
were like
cool.
seniors in high school, and you know the white PVC fucking drone back in the day. You know, like a OG.
Yeah,
drone,
Yeah, the
like,
original DJI Phantom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
red
just
straps.
remember those, and it's like people fucking putting GoPros on those bitches, and like damn near
Yeah.
like they're just not being that good.
Oh no, the cameras are wildly different. I actually at one point almost got one of these,
One of what's?
a Phantom.
Oh, the
Oh,
OG.
yeah, the Phantoms are sick.
Yeah, I was trying to get
Phantoms
my
are sick.
parent. I think it was a Phantom 3, which is 4K.
Damn, you've been in the drone game for a minute.
But that was what the Phantom 3 looked like.
Yup, I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
And this was like
That
the
motherfucker
third
was
generation.
huge.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. Like drones really just came out of fucking nowhere with it.
Yeah.
No, dude, I remember like in
This is
college
the,
there used to be
like, pro
like entire
one.
teams just to like make a drone work. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
They were
We'd have
doing
whole
drone
teams of
competitions.
kids.
No, I did that shit
Yeah.
in college.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
the pro one.
I wonder how much money DJ.
But now it's like, dude, it's not even worth it to try to figure out your own drone.
little
man.
kid helicopter parts.
Yeah.
Like the OG ones back in the day. I'm just saying, like they weren't
Yeah.
more powerful than like your fucking like
Little
consumer,
toy
like
helicopter.
really toy helicopter. Not like the fucking cheap throwaway USB charger.
No, like
the,
those Phantoms
Yeah.
were like drones.
the OG ones.
Yeah.
What type
yeah,
of
they're
motors were
legit.
in them
They're
bitches?
legit.
No, like you could go
They're
up,
legit.
like you still had to stop at 400 feet and they
Really?
could go higher. Yeah.
Okay. I thought
The
they were a little-
transmission
thought they
system
were
was
wimpier.
worse. You'd lose video more often on your controller,
Yeah.
and the controller plugged into the phone. It was the original plug into the phone.
I remember watching videos of people doing like range tests on them, and they're just fucking falling out of the sky.
That was a thing too.
Yeah,
Transmission is so much better.
yeah, the motherfuckers would just
Yeah.
be going.
But yeah, signal loss used to be like a big thing.
Damn.
It's not anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
Old drones.
yeah, the new drone looked pretty cool. I might buy it maybe in one day if I get $250 million.
I mean,
Wow.
reasonable. It's a drop in the bucket at that point.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
also the concept of money, like, dude, you're not going to spend that much money before you die. Like, you're dying with, you're probably going to die with like 150 million, dude. Like, I can't.
Challenge accepted.
If you accept it as a fucking challenge, yeah, it's crazy. And I mean, that was my like flip of the question that I was asking
I
people,
bought
where I was
5
like,
islands in the
where,
Mediterranean.
but like, if you had to buy, like, because I mean, have you ever seen the movie Brewster's Millions? But like, if you had Brewster's Millions rules on this, which
Yeah.
is you have to spend every dollar of what you get, and you can't have anything to show for it at the end.
Yeah.
How much money would you want then?
And you can't do charity.
You can't have anything to show for it, and you cannot just give it away.
Yeah.
Like, how much money would you want then?
Yeah.
But all the rest of your needs are taken care of. How much money would you want for the rest of your life, but you can have nothing to show for it?
What does the nothing to show for it mean though?
That means like you can buy food.
Well, yeah, you can buy food, but you can't have somewhere to live.
I guess you can have things to show for it, but you can only buy them for other people. Like,
Well, isn't that giving it away?
well, no, because you can spend it
Because
on
if
you
I
can,
just
no,
buy
you can
20
still
cars
spend
and give
this,
all people
but
cars,
you can still spend it on experiences. You just can't have anything physically owned through it. So meaning like if you
I
wanted
mean,
to, if you want to go on a crazy fucking $1 million
Ocean Gate.
vacation, you can go on $1 million fucking vacation,
Ocean
but you
Gate
just can't have
submarine.
Can you
anything
go to the
show
moon?
for it.
Can you fly to the moon?
Yeah, you can go to
Moon
space,
trip?
but you can't have anything to show for it.
Okay.
Meaning that like you probably can't fund the building of the rocket
Why not?
because you'd have something to
I
show
didn't
for
buy
it.
the rocket. I just
you
paid
can
for
fly
the
with,
rocket
I
to
I feel
fly
like
me.
they count. I feel like that's a weird loophole. It's a weird loophole. I feel like there's not.
I feel like buying things and giving
I feel
them
like-
to
I
people
feel
is a
like-
weird
I feel like
loophole.
you could
'cause
buy-
you
you
could
could
just
buy-
give them the money.
You could buy a seat and you can make a donation, but I feel like it would have to be capped. Like it wouldn't like it's like
I feel like you're putting other.
yes, because
things
you're
on
putting other
Bruce's
shit in it
movie.
too. I feel like like it's kind of how it goes. I made
Trying
it
to
up.
loophole
Like
each
that's what I'm
other.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is what happens when you create a weird scenario that doesn't fucking exist. Like
It is. It's unfortunate.
you get to make the rules.
Completely unrelated. Do you guys see the Superman trailer?
No, I
guys
didn't
see
know.
that?
There's a fucking
Nah.
Superman.
I
There's
there?
a
Is it a new one?
Superman movie.
Ew.
I don't know.
There's
I'm
new-
sorry,
there's a new
not
one
ew,
coming out.
ew.
I
not
have
excited.
moved
Alright,
away
never mind.
from all superhero
Damn.
movies.
I
So.
have superhero fatigue for anything new. I just
Yeah.
want to watch the old shit.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Like I heard
No, I mean,
Thunderbolts
I'm
was
not watching the
decent.
Marvel stuff, but this seems pretty interesting, man.
I have no faith in DC
yeah, I
because
was
they're
about to
just
say,
going to kill
what
the
makes
universe
you-
again in a year.
Let's say, what makes you think DC
they've
is
been doing
gonna be?
they've been doing good with the Superman ones. I watched all the Superman
But
ones.
they're going to
Which
get a
Superman
new.
ones?
So here's the
I
issue.
watched every
Pars.
single Superman one, every single one that's come out.
But I'm just saying, like, then, like, where's your?
Here's
Then where's the Optimus?
here's the problem, Parse, is they're gonna get all amped up. They're gonna get this new universe going.
And then just
They're
shut
gonna
it down.
Yeah.
get really amped up for a cool movie, get people excited.
Yep.
It's gonna tank. They're gonna tank. No one's gonna come see any of their other movies. They're all gonna become stinkers. Then they're gonna fire their CEO, get a new CEO, get a new director of operations, and then they're gonna be like, the whole universe is canceled. We're starting fresh again.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be 2 years from now.
Nah, I give him 4. I give him 4 because you got to get a slate out.
Yeah.
You got to get at least 2-3 movies to fail
yeah.
first, and that's more than 2 years. But yeah, like because I mean, like once Black Adam came out, I kind of knew they were never going to be a good movie studio.
Yeah.
It was like you
No, Black
let,
Adam
you,
was
you
no
let the
garbage.
Rock. It's like
No,
you let
so
the Rock
bad.
be a superhero.
It was so
To
To
be
be
That
honest,
was-
honest,
good
I
idea.
don't see
Horrid
much of new movies
It was a
these
horrid
days
movie.
anyway.
I do want to see Thunderbolts.
I only see
Rod,
stuff
but
that
I want
gets
to see it
to
at the crib.
streaming, 'cause
Exactly.
no
I'm gonna
ad.
wait
No,
till
I'm
something's
only
out.
gonna
No,
see
I
the
like the
Dr.
movie
Doom.
theater still.
The Doctor Doom.
I need
I'll
it
probably watch
does
that
do
one.
$5
I'd go
movie
see it.
Tuesdays exist?
Yes,
Interesting.
yes.
Good
Yeah,
to know.
they're
It
added
still
Wednesdays
exists.
now apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
AMC
crazy.
is
I didn't know.
half
I didn't know they was
Wednesday.
adding Wednesdays, but like, no,
Yeah,
the
half
Yeah,
the
because
Tuesdays
it's been
still
doing
exist.
really bad. So
I
they're
mean,
trying to
like,
get
I don't
anybody
mind
in there.
paying full price for a
Yeah.
movie because I don't go to movies frequently. Like, something's got to get me off the couch.
Yeah,
Like, because
yeah.
my thing is like, there's just not a
No,
lot of
exactly.
good ones. But I like
Exactly.
going
Like,
when
I
there
haven't-
is.
I haven't gone to the movies for anything, like.
Man,
I just went for
But
Sinners.
Superman,
I went for Sinners. Yeah.
I'm gonna go, man. I'm going for.
I'm trying to think
Superman.
of what
Last
I
thing
saw
I
for
saw in the
Sinners.
theaters was Way of Water.
Oh, that was so long ago. That was,
Damn,
that's 2
Avatar.
apartments ago.
Yeah.
That was, boy, it's crazy.
Damn.
That's
We
crazy.
Dude,
walked
Avatar
from
wasn't
your
good, man.
two
And you know-
apartments.
Yeah.
That
you
new
know-
Avatar movie was not
Very
good.
mid.
I was gonna say I was
Very
kind of
mid.
mad. I was kind of
Yeah,
mad at the new
very mid.
Yeah.
Avatar movie. It looked
Yeah.
beautiful, but I was like, that was the same movie.
It was the same.
And I think the
movie.
third one
It
was
was
gonna be the same
exactly
movie.
the same
again.
There's a
freaking
third
movie,
one?
man. That was
Yeah.
so dumb, dude.
What do
It
you
was the
mean?
same
They're-
movie.
They already got slated for 5 movies when
I
the first
will-
movie
I
came
am
out. The next
excited
one is
for
fire.
One movie,
What?
the third Dune.
Like they still have to introduce the
Ugh,
Earthbenders,
I can't.
I think the
Third
Earthbenders are
Dune.
the next.
No, it's the
prize.
fire.
That'd be
It's the
sick.
Firebenders next.
They're gonna,
No, they released the teaser. It's an Avatar 8 with the
Wait,
lava
did they already
behind it.
pre-release
They're
like
gonna do
what
Yes,
they're
it's got,
showing?
it's got
Okay.
lava behind it.
they're
Yeah.
gonna do those sick Dune popcorn buckets again. Probably.
That's what you're looking forward
freaky.
to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's freaky as hell. Bro, you in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, legit.
You in it for the wrong reasons, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Excited for
I
that.
I watched the first Dune, and I swear to God, that was the most boring movie I ever watched in my life.
It was all set up.
like I just
It was
I,
all
yeah,
set up.
but like nah, like
All
Lord of the
set up.
Rings was all set up.
Stuff pops off in the second.
That's crazy. I don't.
I love
fucking-
Lord of the Rings. I love
Yeah,
that shit, man.
I mean, yeah, because Lord of the Rings does exposition. Like that motherfucker, they might be going forever, but everything's kind of little important.
Yeah.
That Dune, I didn't know what was important. I didn't care about
It's
shit.
all
Just
important.
sand.
Man,
uh,
I was watching that movie and I was just like,
Literally
I don't think
sand.
anything
They were
here.
setting
Like
up the
I was, it was
world.
one of those things where I was watching it and I was like, this book probably slaps.
Oh,
Like,
the
yeah.
book is great.
Yeah.
and this movie is not hitting, not scratching an itch for me. Maybe I got to read
yeah.
it first.
If you can make it through and make it to the second one, shit pops
What
off.
pops off in the
one.
second one?
He's Paul Muad'Dib
Pretty-
Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
I
Dune?
guess.
Oh,
I
dude.
guess.
Yeah,
Dune 2.
Yeah, no,
Dune
the second
2
one is
is
way better.
fire,
Second one
dude.
is definitely way better.
I
was fire. The
honestly
first one's a
like
little-
you
He-
can't. No,
he-
that first movie was so fucking boring. You cannot
It's
tell me that
all-
gets
it's
better.
important.
No, the
though.
second one's really
Really
good.
slow.
It is boring, but it's important,
Okay,
Yeah,
I might have to
yeah.
get a second one.
and
chance.
it answers a lot of questions.
But I didn't have any questions. I just wanted it to end. I think that's really what happened. But I think it was because I was
they
getting
could've
too
put it in one
frustrated
He was
at how
learning
they were
the
telling
ways
the
of
story.
the desert.
Okay, yeah, that's what happened when he was fucking bending down and touching the shit. And watching
Yeah,
the
you got to
fucking
feel
flutters.
the sand.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
okay, I'll
yeah.
give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. I'm sorry. I'm so negative about this movie.
That first one
Plus,
was
there's
hell.
this one really
No, it
good
was
part
really
where he yells, I am Paul Muddy Betrayed
Yeah,
Duke
that
of
part's sick.
Arrakis.
Yeah,
That's
that's
At the end, yeah. At the
Yeah,
end,
it
that-
is.
It's
that end
literally
is
the
pretty
end.
sick.
Yeah, it's literally
When
the end of
Timothy
it.
Chalamet
It
yells
is
it.
pretty,
It's
pretty,
It's
cool.
a
no,
pretty- it's a
it's
pretty
pretty,
sick scene.
pretty
Swag.
impactful, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
come back.
became a
I'll come back. I'll
Chalamet
come back
fan,
with
dude,
a
after
review.
watching
He's
that.
I have
basically
never in my life
declaring
said that I
himself
was
these
a Timothy
people's,
Chalamet
like,
fan.
prophet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Willy
had hella
Wonka.
swag,
Willy
bro.
Wonka is
I'm
your
not gonna
guy.
lie.
This is who you go with.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
hold up.
he's
I'll
my guy
find the
now,
clip.
man.
I'll find the
I
clip.
back
The
this.
clip out of context is going to be so much worse, Bob. Don't play.
No,
No, it's
No,
actually a
it's
sick clip.
The
bad.
clip
Yeah.
out of context.
It's a
is
pretty
gonna be
sick
so
No, if you
bad.
watch it out of context, it's gonna be bad.
It's
You're gonna have no.
It's gonna make me not
into
like
it.
the movie.
You have to watch the whole movie.
Yeah,
You have to watch the
it
whole
kinda
movie.
all
Bro, you
builds
just
up.
told me I
Yeah.
need to dedicate 7 hours of my life to this shit. That's what,
Yeah.
bro.
It builds
It
up.
all kind of.
I'm gonna
definitely
rewatch Lord of
builds
the
up to
Rings
that
tonight
singular
out of
point.
spite. That's what I'm
That's
gonna.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
gonna.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna
so
watch
good,
the
dude.
extended fucking director's cuts. I'm watching.
that.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get to 2 Towers. I'm not fucking sleeping. Like, but I will not watch
Dude.
Dune. Dune's got to catch me.
Do you
on, like,
want to
a
watch
midday.
someone just yell it in a school?
Yes, that's exactly what I want. I want that more than I actually want to watch the real one.
Do you really?
Yes, I want to see. I want to see how much it's moved the people.
I'll give you a big chicken.
It's a great. It's a great fest. A solid trade.
So this was a
I
whole.
can't
thing.
imagine. I can't imagine that scene is good. I can't imagine that scene is good. That's.
I actually,
it's really
I
good.
it's
like
actually
the
really good.
movies.
Yeah,
dude.
it's actually really
it's
good.
fire.
He yells it again at the end.
His name is
So
Paul
fire.
Atreides. I mean, like,
Yeah.
this proves how much I was paying attention. I got to rewatch the first one too, because apparently I didn't take anything in. But his name is Paul. That's such a weak ass name. I'm sorry. That part's catching me. But that's just that's an aside. But yeah.
No, but dude,
As I-
And
the
also
books are
remember
even
there was
better.
some ugly nigga who looked like a sperm, or was that Mad Max? Am I confusing them together? I think I'm putting Mad
You're
Max.
mixing
with
no,
it. I
you're
think I'm
you're
putting
thinking
Mad
right.
Max with
You're,
it.
Yeah,
you're
no.
thinking
There's
There
some
are-
really,
there
there's some really
definitely,
like white skinned
yeah,
dude who
yeah,
looked like he
yep.
bathed in milk or some shit.
Yeah, no. isn't
Okay,
it-
cool. I'm
isn't
not.
it
Yeah, it
Batista?
looked like. Is it
So-
Batista?
yeah,
You
yeah,
sure?
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was Varys from
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
No, it's definitely Dave Bautista.
Yeah, I
Or
just
Dave
remember-
Batista.
Yeah, my memories of this movie are only the bad parts. And then I remember,
No,
Zendaya,
dude, that
I remember
first one
Zendaya
was-
not saying shit and just staring at people.
Yeah.
Zendaya
No,
just
dude,
staring at everybody
she's
that
a
whole
physical
damn movie.
person.
Dude,
What did she
she
fucking
wasn't
do?
even in that first
That
movie.
whole first movie, I swear to God, all she did was
Yeah,
look at people.
She's
barely.
part of the
There.
prophecy.
Yeah, him. He
That's-
looked like a. I can't believe I'm
he was
sorry
just-
for saying he
I
looked
was
like a
wondering
sperm.
what you were thinking
I'm
of.
sorry.
You want to know what I thought of when you
No.
said he was a sperm?
What?
Hold up. I'll
Whatever
find
you're
it.
about
You
to show
shoot
is
it.
gonna be crazy. Yeah, continue.
That's some wild shit.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, man. That movie, what was Zendaya even doing in that first one? Why do y'all like Timothy
Zendaya
Chalamet?
didn't
She's
do
part of
nothing
the
in the first
prophet.
Shalom
She's part of the prophet or prophecy. Or
Well,
Dude, no, the
prophecy.
funniest part is that like they were advertising her so hard in that first movie.
Hell
and she's
yeah,
not
they
even
said
in
we
there.
had to give her way too many
so
millions
funny.
of dollars to give her blue eye stare while her fucking nose was plugged up with an oxygen machine. What the fuck?
real.
I didn't know what was happening. I don't like. I really fucking sincerely had no fucking clue what was going on in this damn movie.
They
Like-
were wearing reclamation
So
suits.
much better.
Yeah,
dude.
because
Like
there ain't no
the-
water out there, so they all got to suck one drop out of their nose every 38 seconds or something. What the fuck was going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that
they had
movie.
no water.
And then everybody had their little fucking shield things on in the beginning,
how
but his
you
daddy
survive
still
the
got
desert.
stabbed.
Yeah.
So I got my
yeah.
little force
Yeah.
field shield, but this shit ain't doing nothing.
Doesn't do
I
shit.
thought
Bro,
you were
come on,
talking
bro. That
about
motherfucker
this
just.
guy.
Wait, what? Yeah, I was mixing them together. I was mixing them together.
Okay.
That's why I was like, I think I'm mixing them together. I was thinking about him, but I meant Dave Bautista in the face.
Yeah. Well, Baron's his dad.
Yeah,
So
that's
or I
crazy
think
because
it's
that
his
dude's
son or
he's from
something.
Mad Max. He's from Mad Max, right?
No.
What
I don't
movie was
think
that
he's
guy
a-
from?
Oh,
You don't remember what movie that was from?
I'm pretty sure
How
that's
did,
Mad
what the
Max.
fuck did
that
you?
picture was
what the-
from Dune.
That's from Dune too.
Yeah.
I thought that was Mad Max.
No,
so the
that's,
motherfucker is
that's
from
the Baron in
Okay,
Dune.
Yeah.
goddamn. Okay, so same movie.
Yeah, the different person.
Yeah, and he like raises up into the sky like
And
500
floats.
fucking
Yeah,
feet.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
He's like
I-
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
the
He
amount,
is.
the
Blob.
amount,
He's like a
the
Yeah.
amount of assistance I will need from flowers to watch this entirety of this movie.
Flowers.
It's crazy.
I mean, honestly, I think Jabba the Hutt is inspired by him because Dune the story like
Nah.
came out before.
For real.
Maybe.
Star Wars.
I mean, Jabba
But
the
like-
Hutt
but he
would be
wasn't
like
depicted.
a much lower level character.
But Jabba the Hutt was
than-
depicted
Yeah.
first in media.
Yeah.
So this is a guy who owns planets.
Oh wait, no, because the Jabba the
This
Hutt
is not
character-
Jabba.
Dune came out, but did Dune come out pre-Star Wars? The fucking
The
Patrick
book.
Yeah.
Stewart? No, the Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart
Oh.
movie. There's another Dune
Yeah,
movie.
It
there's
came
an
out
old
in the
Dune movie.
70s, and then
That come out pre-Star
Star Wars
Wars.
came out in the 80s.
Yeah,
right?
so like
Yeah.
cool. That's crazy.
Check it out though. It's
I mean,
Zendaya
dude.
plays an important role.
I feel like if I lock
yeah,
in,
no,
I'll
the
probably
first
fuck
one-
with it, but I just could not lock in because it was
You
just
get
like
through the
it
first
was an
one.
exposition dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
that's
was
fair.
like
If you get through the first one, then the
Put your
second one
hand
is
in here. Ow! Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like I don't. It's
Well,
like,
that was the
and this
plot.
is what I'm saying. Where like I was watching it in flashes. Like I was not
maybe you need to
intaking
sit
anything.
down.
Like I was not intaking.
It's not like a background movie.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
apparently.
It's not if you're doing
gotta watch
dishes
it.
and
You have to
watching
really pay
Dune, you're
attention.
you have
gonna
to
miss
sit
really
and
pay
watch the
attention.
entirety.
Because yeah,
of
the
this
hand
long-
in the box is actually an important thing because like she's about to kill
key
him.
thing.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
There's poison on the end of the needle that's on his neck.
I
and
just remember his
testing him.
hand goes in the box and then he look at her and he go like deep voice and be like blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
and then like she just stop whatever she doing or some shit.
Well, so that's
It's like-
part of their. That's a cult, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
No, so basically,
I don't
like
really have a better way
Yeah,
to
it
describe
it
it.
is.
than
It
that.
is. It's like a.
Do people
everything
start
was a
fighting in the
test.
second
So
one or
to
some
see,
shit?
you know, like
What?
Do people start fighting in the
he's
second
actually
one?
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you
Pops
said it
off.
was better, and I'm
Shit
assuming
pops
that's because
off.
of
Well,
those
there's
fights.
the initial battles in the first one where they get overthrown and his dad dies, and that's why they go out in the desert.
That's like
It's
the start, though,
halfway
right?
through.
Yeah, his pops gets, like,
it's like
murdered.
halfway through the first
It's
one.
probably a shank through the little shield.
Yeah.
Because his daddy's played
Yeah.
by that one. I don't remember what else he was in. But he be in shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was in iRobot,
He be in shit.
and he was in
Who he
X-Men
playing iRobot?
Evolution.
Who he playing iRobot?
He's the creator of the AI guy.
The old dude?
And then,
no, what you smoking? That's not him. That's not his daddy. That's not Paul Daddy in the movie.
Huh?
Paul's dad in the movie.
Not iRobot. Sorry, no, Ex Machina. Damn, I
Ex
mixed those up.
Machina. Yes, he
I
is.
I was
He
like,
is-
it is not.
he
I was
is,
like,
yes.
It is not that
And then
guy.
he
He's
was-
the guy who
and then he
created
was,
the robot. Man.
Yeah, and then he was
Oscar
Apocalypse
Isaac.
in
Yes,
X-Men
Oscar
Evolution.
Isaac. That's his
Facts,
fucking
facts,
name.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
play. Oh my god, that X-Men
a-
Oh,
Apocalypse.
he does
movie-
accents and stuff.
That X-Men
Yeah,
Apocalypse
yeah,
movie was
yeah.
so bad. He's
Yeah.
also Moon Knight, I'm pretty sure, isn't he? Isn't that Moon Knight? Or am I
He is
tripping?
Moon
Yeah,
Knight.
yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think he's
facts.
Moon Knight. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Facts.
But
He's Moon Knight,
goddamn, did he that fucking he's double Marvel by the way too because
Yeah.
he did X-Men, but that X-Men
Yeah.
movie was so fucking bad. That like man,
It was
talk about
horrible.
bad
X-Men
Dude,
fucking
Apocalypse
movie.
was terrible.
Ooh,
What a terrible
man.
villain.
When they had Jean Grey
Jean.
come out at the end of that movie, I swear to God, I just wanted to.
Oh, dude,
like
he's
they
been
could have
in
just
everything.
stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
was
he's
in a lot
been
of
in
The
shit.
only
lot of
cool part
shit.
about that movie was like showing Magneto's power. Like Magneto was
Nah, man, that's crazy.
He was
The
cracked
best
in that
part was when
movie.
that bitch ended. That movie was so terrible. I hate watched that motherfucker recently. It was just like, bro, like where's
Jason
the story?
Momoa's in it.
Like
what?
that shit. What movie?
Dude.
Yeah,
He's in it?
remember? He's
Yeah,
like the
he's his
big
trainer.
brother. Yeah.
He's like the
He comes
army
back
dude
from
who's
army.
assigned to like train
Yup,
him how to fight.
yup. I remember
Yeah.
him because I couldn't tell if he was a good or bad character the whole time I was looking at
No,
his
he's a
face.
solid dude.
I don't know, man. He looked like he
Solid
he looked like he
dude.
was fucking evil.
Well, in this movie, he is a solid
still
dude
look
up
evil.
until the point he dies. So
Yeah.
He looked evil.
solid dude.
Solid dude.
I mean,
I
he
want that
doesn't.
on my tombstone.
He doesn't betray his king, and he's like the only one who doesn't. So
I would not make it in a monarchy. I'd betray the fuck out of a king.
good thing monarchies are not around. for
You wouldn't
to
betray a king?
I don't know. It depends on how well I knew the king.
Would you pledge your loyalty to a king?
If
If we had a king tomorrow, kings break out. You
Depends.
pledging loyalty.
Depends who the king is.
won that,
Well, I mean, that's way too
think-
democratic.
Two,
think you
I
just,
will
think you
not-
just fucking
Facts.
die if you
I
don't
will not
bend the
bend
knee.
the knee. I will
No,
just make my
facts.
own faction.
Okay,
No,
so
dude.
you're gonna die too. Okay, cool,
No,
cool,
I'm
cool,
gonna
cool,
be-
cool.
Whoever's in
About to get
power is gonna
overrun.
kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
you
about to say
better-
this
you
is
better-
pretty much like a bend the knee or die is what I was more so
Yeah.
asking.
You better
Like,
bend your knee.
are you like
Damn.
are you gonna roll with it or are you gonna become part of the anarchist movement?
I'll let the dragons burn me.
I don't know where the dragons came from, but you know you can.
No, they're gonna burn you on the
Well,
stake.
that,
bro.
that was a Daenerys line.
Steak.
Bend the knee or you die.
Oh yeah, when they killed Tarly's
Yeah.
brother and his daddy.
Yeah,
Man,
the whole family.
rest in
Gone.
peace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Swooped this house out in one fucking dragon breath.
Adios.
I mean, they kind of deserved it. Like people really want to say Daenerys was an
Adios,
asshole
amigo.
at the end, but like she's really just getting her get back.
I mean, yeah, it's what you got to do. It's product of the time.
Never been to a king.
But we should,
Never been to a king. You know, Rod, I can never see you bend my knee.
you
I
know.
wouldn't even ask you. You know.
Facts.
But yeah, so
Yeah, type shit.
we should do
Little quote?
a little wrap up.
Yeah.
Do a little
Shit,
quote.
Yeah.
bro, shit. Watch the shit we drop. That's
Yup.
always.
Who's got the quote? I could do a Borat.
No one asked for that
A
one.
Borat.
Off top. Off top, you got
I don't
Borat.
believe anyone was thinking about you doing a Borat. Huma huma nuka nuka.
Don't
apple
hate
wow.
on Kazakhstan, bro. Don't hate, bro.